you hear the opening bell for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship Showdown. Mr. Anderson defending against the former champion, Immortals Jeff Hardy, as Anderson explodes from the corner with the clothesline.
Well, throughout the break, Mike, they couldn't get these two guys apart. Just going at it nonstop. Finally got in the ring. Here we go. I couldn't even say who had the better, who had more, who put more of a beat down on the other during the break.
Anderson off the ropes into a cross body and tries to get the pin early on to put Hardy away.
Now you see Mr. Anderson, TNA World Champion, with a couple of those cross faces cut up there a little bit. Here's Anderson behind his left shoulder. There's an impactful elbow drops and
right into a pin for a near fall for the champ. Mr. Anderson drops the elbows, goes for the cover, but Hardy still has life.
You know, you figure as a member of Immortal and a former TNA World Champion in Jeff Hardy, the pressure that Eric Bischoff has on Hardy here tonight, how bad Eric wants the world title back with Immortal, because that's where the power is, and Bischoff knows that.
And you referenced this earlier tonight, Taz. Oh, God. Unique spinning neck breaker by Jeff Hardy on Anderson as he was coming back into the ring. You talked about the differences between Jeff Hardy and Eric Bischoff.
Yes.
You figured Eric Bischoff would want Jeff Hardy to use the Immortal backup.
And I don't understand. I mean, I don't understand why Jeff Hardy would allow Mr. Anderson to get in his head and rent space in his head like that. It was a mind game that Anderson won, I got to be honest. He more or less said, one-on-one, you don't need help, I don't need help, let's do it old school. More on a paraphrase, but that's more or less what Anderson said. Look, if I'm Jeff Hardy, I'm going to utilize some of those Immortal guys if I can to get that world title. But that's my opinion.
And at this point, we hope that Jeff Hardy lives up to his end of the bargain, and this is a one-on-one match, and we finally find out who the best man is.
Well, I think it's a great thing, especially for our fans watching. Both men vowing one-on-one, challenger versus champion. Title will be decided right here on Spike TV as you're witnessing it right now.
You know, throughout this Impact broadcast, we've also been talking about they. Who this could possibly be that Kurt Angle has strategized with to take out Immortal as Hardy hits the clothesline on top for the pin and two.
Well, close near fall right there, very close. No cigar, as they say.
Yeah, but to this point in the night, Taz, still no word on who they might be, as Hardy back with another neck breaker, drop down into a pin, gets two and only two.
Yeah, and you can see right now, I really feel that Jeff Hardy, the challenger, he has Anderson where he needs Anderson. He has him down and weakened. Great time to do what Hardy's doing, hook that rear choke or rear chin lock, and you can see how Anderson knows that's a bad spot to be. He's trying to get out. First thing Anderson's got to do, in my view, is get some wrist control and alleviate some of that pressure on that choke. Can't really see where his hands are here. Anderson is his right hand. It's a good way to get choked out. Got to try and get your fingers in between your throat and that man's arm.
Challenger Jeff Hardy maintaining the grip on Anderson. The referee Jackson James checking with Anderson to see if he's going to either tap out or pass out, but instead Anderson up to the vertical base, up to his feet, reeling off the series of elbows to the midsection. Gets a heady steam off the rope.
Sunset.
Roll up.
Nice sunset flip. Didn't get all of it, though. He got all of that clothesline, did Hardy, right in the throat of the champ.
The quick recovery by the challenger, Jeff Hardy, enables him to go back in control of this match.
Hey, it's not often that you see the World Heavyweight title defended right here on Impact, on Spike TV. This is good stuff.
Special edition of Impact, this pay-per-view quality main event.
A big deal, baby, big deal.
And when you think about what's at stake, the title and the power, the entire future of this TNA organization is going to be determined in this matchup depending on who leaves tonight with the World Heavyweight title.
Look at this, Mike. It looks like Hardy singled out one of the legs. Oh, God. In the groin area. One of the legs of Mr. Anderson, the champion, which would be a good idea if you could weaken one of the legs of the champ. That would really affect that mic check, the finishing maneuver by the TNA World Champion, Mr. Anderson.
The other option, crotch him on the steel ring post. That might do the same thing.
Well, no, Hardy did get, he was beaten down a little bit on the, I think like the left leg of Mr. Anderson earlier before he did the yam bag into the pole deal. I don't know if that's the technical name, but you get the point.
Get it back here, let's go.
Oh, the second
God.
that Anderson gets back up to his feet, Hardy just throws him head first in the steel steps.
And Mike, you know, that's something rare. It jumps out to me like a red light. The concussion, oh my God, the concussion issues and that Mr. Anderson has sustained at the hands with a steel chair from Jeff Hardy.
So it's no surprise that Hardy would focus his attack in this important match on the head of Anderson. He rolls in, he covers and gets two.
Well, why wouldn't you? I mean, it's definitely a violent game plan, but effective. This is for the end-all, be-all, the holy grail, the TNA World Heavyweight title is at stake here. Hardy's got to get that title back. He's got to get it back in the camp of Immortal. Mr. Anderson, the TNA World Champ, is in a world of trouble. He's caught in that rear choke. But be careful if you're Jeff Hardy letting go of that grip real quick. The guy can roll out. But Anderson's hurting, but he's coming back pretty strong.
Boy, to me, the key to this match, it's been Hardy's ability to just neutralize Anderson. Caught him that time with an elbow.
Look at that. The athleticism of Jeff Hardy, how quick. You know, people at home don't realize how difficult it is to do what that man just did.
One fluid motion like that?
Right to the top rope, just jumped up there and just threw his body off, going caution to the wind. Amazing, but now it's the turning point in the match. Both men are down. Who will get to a vertical base first?
Referee puts in the count. At 7, we see life from both Anderson and Hardy, and Hardy strikes the first blow. And now from their knees, they exchange.
Yeah, trying to go a little bit punch for punch here. Anderson still's got a little mustard behind those punches.
It's about putting these punches together, combinations, series of shots. And now Anderson reels off lethal rights, explodes off the ropes, gets Hardy a second time.
Yeah, it looks like Anderson has shifted into another gear here.
That time, it's Anderson with the spinning neck breaker. Leads to a pin, leg hooked, and he gets just two.
Very close. Mr. Anderson almost retained his championship right there.
Complexion of this match, which Jeff Hardy dominated early, has now switched in favor of the champion, Mr. Anderson, who stalks and measures Jeff Hardy.
Love the strategy by the champion to go for that mic check, but it's blocked by Jeff Hardy.
Oh, first kick missed. Second one caught him flush. And Anderson on top of the pin. But again, just two.
That looked like a similar little page out of Rob Van Dam's book right there. A friend of Mr. Anderson. That was very impressive.
Anderson pulling out all the stops. And it's what you would anticipate in a match with this much at stake. Clubbing blows to the back, puts Hardy back in control. Front suplex drops Anderson right on his head and face.
Look at Anderson, not moving much.
Rolls him over, pin.
See, maybe getting a little frustrated is Jeff Hardy. You could tell we had a nice close-up shot there of Jeff Hardy's face.
And Hardy bringing the champion Anderson to his feet. Instead, Anderson's got him up on his shoulders. Hardy able to drop down. Oh, went for the twist of hate. Anderson went to shove him off, and
Wow.
Jeff Hardy goes right into referee Jackson James, who goes down.
Oh.
There it is. Twist of hate by Jeff Hardy. Champion
We
down.
had no ref, though. We had no referee here. It's a world title match. Where were the refs before? We had refs out here.
Did you see the motion that Jeff Hardy made to Immortal? This goes against everything that Jeff Hardy promised and talked about earlier when he said it was going to be man on man. Let's find out who the best man is. Let's not have any interference like that clothesline from the Freak Rob Terry.
Well, Immortal now just going to pick their spots. And
Oh, come on.
fortunately, the other members of Immortal, they're going to join in the beatdown.
Matt Hardy, I think that was a side effect by Matt Hardy.
Yes, it was. Anderson is,
Oh,
well, maybe
look at
he's
the Immortal Wolves
toast.
just circling and gathering.
I'm sure Eric Bischoff's, he's got to be loving this right now. Bischoff has to be loving this.
Well, this is step number one right here in bringing that title back to Immortal.
Well, AJ told him, don't worry about it. He told. What the hell?
What's going on here?
Look behind you, Jeff.
Oh! Fortunes,
What the
Robert
hell?
Roode just decked Jeff Hardy with a clothesline. AJ Styles!
No way.
What?
Did a Styles pass Jeff Hardy?
What the hell is this?
Oh, my God. Mike, look at this.
God! AJ Styles! He just hit the Styles Clash! My God! On of all people, Jeff Hardy!
I could have sworn AJ just told Anderson cover him.
Well, referee Jackson James back in, and he counts three, and Anderson keeps the title.
The winner of the match, and still TNA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Mr. Anderson.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Fortune just shocked the world, Mike.
Oh, that was a jaw-dropper, to be sure.
What the hell is going through the mind right now of Eric Bischoff, of Hulk Hogan, wherever Hogan is right now, maybe in his home in Tampa or wherever Hulk is. What's going through the mind of Ric Flair, wherever the hell he is? Really?
AJ Styles picks up the TNA World Heavyweight Championship belt. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. Impact far from over. We'll be right back. What's AJ going to have to say?
Yeah,